Hey there guys, how's it going? I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for stopping by my video. I do hope you enjoy it. I'm going to be recommending 12 really beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, amazing women's fragrances by zodiac sign. So whether you're cool, calm, collected, classy Capricorn, or a sultry, seductive, secretive, sizzling Scorpio, there's going to be a fragrance in here for you that I'm going to recommend. I'm really sorry if the lighting is going a little bit strange. It seems to be going bright and then dull again. I'm really sorry. I am an amateur at this with the lighting and everything, so I'm just gonna crack straight on and get into these fragrances. I've just so enjoyed choosing them for you, and I have put a lot of thought into them to really try and make sure they're really appropriate and apt for your star sign. I have made quite a lot of notes because I've done a lot of research on this to make sure that I've got it spot on for you. I hope you don't mind if I use my notes. It's just going to help me out with stuff that I hopefully want to say. If you want to check out my men's edition of this video, click on the link below. I'll put it in the section below. It's 12 sexy male fragrances, so if you're interested, do check that out. Again, that's by zodiac sign. Okay, so I'm just going to kick straight off and get right into it, and I'm going to start off with Aries. So with Aries being at the start of the zodiac year, you know, it's the birth of spring, so it's a new beginning. We're nearly there now. Spring's on its way, and Arian women, you just really burst into any situation. You're full of energy, and you're very bold and adventurous and unafraid, and you just roll your sleeves up and you're straight in there. And you're very confident and assertive, and you say what's on your mind, and you don't care what anybody thinks. You're a born leader, basically. Having worked with quite a few Arian women, you know, you are extremely strong, and if an Arian woman's on your side, you're very lucky. She's a great person to have on your team. If she's not on your team, watch out. You know, she will tell you exactly what she thinks. What else have I got here? Yeah, outspoken and direct, passionate and impatient, but thoroughly amazing. So for the Arian woman, I need something for you that's bold and adventurous and amazing. So I'm recommending for an Arian woman Mont Blanc's Emblem Elixir. And apologies, some of these on this video will be samples and I haven't got the full bottles. I have some of them, but not all of them. So there's the bottle there. I hope you can see that. Try and get my camera angle right. There we go. So this fragrance is it's supposed to try and be a new interpretation on roses, and I love the rose note in this, which is quite subtle. I do feel with Arian women that there is almost a purity, a naivety about you, a childish quality, a childlike quality, which is there underneath the kind of brash, bold exterior. and you know, the ram, there is this really soft side which is lovely to get to know. So this is bold, and it is has got some strong stuff in there: patchouli, sandalwood, vanilla, the name Mont Blanc, of course, being the White Mountain, the highest mountain in the Alps. So I thought the house was very appropriate for Aries as well. So it is very floral, orange blossom and jasmine, and that those roses as well in there, which just give it that lovely soft edge. So I just feel it sums you up really nicely. Do check that one out. I hope you've been able to see the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle as well, and one that maybe is not so well heard of. It's quite an unusual one, that one. So so that's my recommendation for Aries. So then moving on to Taurus. Well, Taurian women ruled over by Venus, so the Roman goddess of love and beauty, and ruled by the planet of sensuality. So more than any other sign, you're very sensual and in touch with your senses, and you really do love beautiful things and admire beauty in all its forms. And I adore Taurian women. I mean, I'm a Gemini, we're very compatible, and I've never met a Taurian woman I haven't got on with like a house on fire. They're so down to earth and friendly, and being an earth sign, they're just so easy to get on with. And you know, they can be very stubborn, of course, with the ball, extremely stubborn, and single-minded, but they're just such lovely people to get to know. And you'll think I'm a little bit wacky now, but when I sort of was trying to conceive my daughter, my first daughter, I didn't know she'd be a girl at the time, of course. I actually timed it so that I would have a Taurian daughter or son. I really wanted a Taurus. And I know you'll think I'm mad. That's how much I love Tauruses. And it turns out that actually my daughter was 2 weeks overdue. So she was born on May the 19th. So she was moving dangerously into Gemini, and into the well, she's on the Taurus Gemini cusp. Which wasn't my intention, but it can't be helped, can it? But you know, that's how much I actually do love Tauruses. So what else have I put here? Yeah, quite placid, and doesn't like change really, the Taurian woman, or Tauruses in general. They're quite sort of happy to be comfortable in what they're doing, and they don't particularly like change in any way, but they're also very grounded and sensible, and just amazing. So I mean, there was no doubt in my mind for the Taurus woman. I have gone for just the absolutely most beautiful, gorgeous fragrance. It's Elie Saab's is it called Le Parfum? So it's just Le Parfum, or Le Parfum, which was the signature Elie Saab fragrance. And I mean, look at the bottle. You'll love it on your dressing table. You'll just love to admire it. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just such a classy, understated, sophisticated fragrance. And it's just got the signature orange blossom notes that all the Elie Saab fragrances have, and is defined as a floral woody with a lovely honey accord in it as well. And for Taurus ladies, just have a spray. I think you're going to love it if you haven't already smelt it. It's just so gorgeous. So that's my recommendation for you. I think I'm going to try and speed up a little bit. I feel like I've been talking for a long time and I'm only on Taurus, and if you're a Pisces, you're thinking get on with it, because we've got another 9 to get through. So let me try and speed up a little bit. Right, moving on to Gemini. So being a Gemini myself, and if you're a Gemini watching, it was very difficult for me to decide on any of these fragrances, but particularly the one for Gemini, because we're very indecisive, and we've got the twins and we're constantly battling in our heads, going back and forth. And you know, we are very intellectual, it's all going on up here, but ruled over by Mercury, the sign of communication. So we love to communicate, we love to talk or write. You're going to find us communicating in some way. What else can I tell you about us? I think we're a little bit deeper than a lot of people. We've got a bit of a bad rep, I think, sometimes, Geminis, maybe a little bit superficial and flirtatious, and there's actually a lot more going on, and we're very deep thinkers and we're very sensitive, and we love unusual things and the unique and things that are different. And we of course adore change. You don't tend to find a Gemini happily sticking somewhere for too long, or a job, or even a relationship sometimes, hence the reputation for being a little bit superficial. But we just get bored really easily. You just love variety and change and just want to experience so many different things. So in choosing a fragrance, I've gone for Guerlain's La Petite Robe Noire, and it's bright and it's sparkly, and we are very sociable, positive, upbeat types of people, and I think that it's just so pretty and also so youthful, because we are very childlike again, like the Aryan. We can be quite childish and childlike very late in life. You know, we're quite youthful, and so I feel it sums that side of us up. And it's got that amazing cherry note to it, this one. If you've never smelt it before, it's so beautiful. It's got black tea in it as well. It's very unusual. I'm going to have a little spray of this one now, actually. I'm going to indulge myself. I've never bought a full bottle of this, but I've smelt it many times. It's so much of the smell of cherries. It's black cherry, red berries, almond, licorice. It's very Parisian chic, and it's a real talking point. And as we love to talk, Geminis will love stopping to talk to someone who says, what's that gorgeous smell you've got on? Let me tell you about it. So I do feel it's just perfect for us. So I do hope you enjoy that one. Famous celebrities, by the way, which is quite fun. Angelina Jolie, a Gemini. I forgot to say Penelope Cruz being a Taurus, and Sarah Jessica Parker being an Aries. Well, that's very apt, isn't it? I don't know if you're on Team SJP at the moment or Team Kim Cattrall with the whole thing that's going off with those two. I can't make my mind up. I really can't. I do like Sarah Jessica Parker, but I do think she might be a bit of a nightmare to work for. So I don't really know. Let me know in the comments if you've got any opinions on that one. Okay, so moving on then to Cancer. So the Cancerian woman can be very moody, ruled by the moon, which waxes and wanes. And you'll tend to find, if you know a Cancerian woman, her moods do change very quickly and quite dramatically from one day, hour, moment to the next. She's a very, very maternal sign, probably the most maternal sign of them all, and is amazing with children, and is an amazing mom. My mum is a Cancer, and they're very loving and caring, very sensitive, very easily hurt, and will go back into their shell, their sign being the crab, if they are hurt. So they have very deep emotions. They're also really intuitive. A Cancerian woman is likely to be the first one to know something. So say maybe you're expecting a baby and no one knows yet. She'll have an inkling. She'll have a feeling about it. She knows, especially when it comes to maternal things. She's very intuitive. So for this beautiful sign, there was only one recommendation, and in any of my recommendations for sexy, beautiful, gorgeous, feminine fragrances, this is always going to be in there. And I know I've talked about it before, I'm talking about it again now. So for you Cancers, it's Trussardi's Donna. It's just so beautiful. I think it's probably one of my top 10 all-time favourite fragrances. It's very warm. It's sandalwood and vanilla base. It's got an orange blossom and jasmine tea heart note. I feel that the tea note is going to be quite calming if you're in maybe a bit of a down mood or an angry mood, just to keep you centered. And also it's got a very citrusy, fruity top to it, which with your birthday falling as it does in the summer, I just think it's a nice, refreshing as well as warm fragrance for you. And it's just super feminine, and it's just so gorgeous, and I can't ever have it without having a little smell. Please do spray it. Please do. I know you won't regret it. You will really love it, I'm sure. It's just so beautiful. I'm sorry if my voice is going a bit strange. I'm really cold. It's very cold. I'm confined to my dining room because I can't wake my babies who are sleeping upstairs, and it's really cold in here. I'm really cold. My teeth are starting to go now. And we've still got lots to say. So, Leo, well, when a Leo woman comes in the room, you're going to know that she's there. She'll have the biggest, brightest smile. She'll have the most confident, assertive walk. She is sexy, and she knows that she's sexy. She's extremely confident in herself and in her own skin, and in that way is very, very sexy. And if you've got a Leo partner, man or woman, you know, they are very self-assured in that way. And, you know, you're not going to be disappointed in your love life. A Leo woman knows what she wants and knows what she can give, and she does, and she gets what she wants, if you know what I mean. So she's very, very sexy. Who've we got? Jennifer Lopez and Madonna. I think that says it all, really. Yeah, I've put here they're very liberated in their own skin, and they want to shine and to be alive and to live life to its fullest and to take charge. and to stand out in a crowd. And with the sun being at the centre of the universe, of course, Leos are ruled by the sun. So for this sign, it's got to be something that is absolutely, you know, wow, that is sexy. So if you're watching and you're a Leo, I would recommend a fragrance for you by Cartier, and it's called Le Panthere. I hope you can see the bottle there. The bottle having on it the face of a panther, so you can admire your regalness in the bottle. And it's a stunningly sexy fragrance. It really is gorgeous, musky and elegant and sophisticated. It's actually a Chypre character to this. It has the oak moss base to it. Now the overpowering smell of this is gardenia. So you do really have to like gardenia with this, because it is extremely prominent in the fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. But I did think for Leos that if gardenia isn't really your thing, you would dismiss this, because you have to like gardenia. So for you, I had to also give an honourable mention. I'm sorry to squeeze two in for Leos. Am I cheating? Let me give you another quick one, which is Reveal by Calvin Klein. Now this is a much more day-to-day wearable scent, and it's just so perfect for a Leo woman. I highly please do implore you, if you're a Leo woman, to go and spray this. It is sunshine, warm sunshine on a beach towel, on the sand. That just gorgeous warmth in a bottle. And if you wear it, I am wearing it today actually, and I adore it. But for a Leo woman, it's just so appropriate for you, and will have the sunshine with you all day long. So I'm sorry to squeeze in another one to the other signs. It is a bit unfair, but Leos, please check out Reveal. But my sexy one is the Cartier one. Right, okay, where are we up to now? So Virgos. So Cameron Diaz being a Virgo, and she's a bit of a perfectionist, and she wants to help people and can often take on a little bit too much in doing that, and forget about herself in trying to help other people and get everything just right. And she has quite a shy nature, very caring, very modest, and very loyal, and is a natural critic as well. So constantly analysing, and can be self-critical. A sign that collects things as well, apparently. Let me know if that's you, if you're a Virgo. A sign that's very into collecting things, and being an earth sign, like a Taurus, very practical as well. So I've gone for Virgo ladies for it's almost a kind of androgynous fragrance, but my goodness, it is gorgeous. It is absolutely gorgeous. And when I first smelt this, I just fell in love with it. It is so nice, and it's just clean and simple, no frills, no fuss, just pure, simple, gorgeous smelling beautifulness in a bottle. And I hope I pronounced this right. It's called Lumiere Doree by Miller Harris. I just have a sample of it here. I don't have a full-size bottle, but it's quite a nice size sample. And I'm going to have a little spray of this one now as well. It's orange, bergamot, neroli, jasmine, musk and vetiver. It's so clean. Oh, it's so clean and uncomplicated. No fuss, no flounce. It's just so clean and simple and zesty. It's very zesty and full of energy and loveliness. But as it settles down, it has definitely got a sexy edge to it as well, and will make you feel just really, really nice and feminine. It's just really, really special, and again, one of those that you don't really hear a lot about. So if you're a Virgo woman, I would really recommend you check that one out. So Lumiere Doree by Miller Harris. I think you'll like it. I really think you'll like it. So check that one out. Okay, right, next we have Libra. So a sister sign to Gemini, in that it's another air sign. So again, it's quite a light-hearted, sociable sign. Again, very communicative. They're very charismatic, Librans, very charming, and you'll always find them surrounded by people who are hanging on what they've got to say. They're very, very sociable and have lots of friends, and again, look very intellectual and charming. And they again are a great lover of really beautiful things. They've got impeccable taste and really love the finer things in life. And for Librans, this recommendation is one that's actually very close to my heart, because I'll tell you what it is first. So it's Miss Dior, and it's the Eau de Parfum, which is that one there. So it's just Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, because there have been quite a lot of flankers of this. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful, modern, confident smell. And it's these amazing roses from grass. It's the damask rose, and there's another rose in there as well, from grass. So just beautiful roses from grass. I mean, it's gorgeous. And it says here it's feminine. It's very, very feminine. And the personal story of this is my late auntie, who had the most amazing taste in everything. She had impeccable taste. She was a Libra, and she actually recommended Miss Dior, the original fragrance, for me when I was very young, and she bought me a bottle of that, the original, and that's always been very special to me. So it's a little nod to her here as well. She was a beautiful Libran, loved beautiful things, and had the most amazing taste. She loved the finer things in life, as Librans do, and so there's no better fragrance for a Libra woman than this one. So Miss Dior Eau de Parfum, lemon, mandarin, pink pepper and patchouli, and it is very sexy. It's very sensual rose. It's gorgeous. You're going to smell amazing if you haven't smelled that one already. That's the one for you. Maybe if you're buying a gift for a Libran, check that one out, definitely. Okay, whew, right, I'm very cold, but things are going to get a bit heated now. Things are hotting up. We are on to Scorpio now. The Scorpio sign is the sign of sex. Now, there is no more sexual woman than a Scorpio woman. She is extremely sensual and sexual. And I've got here magnetic. She's very intense. She's very passionate in everything that she does. And you don't want to tell a fib to a Scorpio woman. She will know straight away. She's very, very intuitive, and she's quite secretive for herself. She doesn't give a lot away, but she will know what she wants to know about you. She has ways of finding things out. And as I say, if you're not honest with her, she will know. And if you wrong her, well, hell hath no fury like a Scorpio woman who's been scorned. Try not to get on the wrong side of a Scorpio woman. She will not forget. And likely revenge will come at some stage. So just be careful. The time of year, the nights are drawing in. It's around the time of Halloween. So it is a very dark, mysterious sign. It's a fascinating sign. I'm fascinated by Scorpios. So this perfume was quite a difficult one, actually. What is a really sexy, sexual, really sexy fragrance? I'm so sorry, I can hear noises upstairs and I'm wondering if someone's gonna, if my husband's, not someone, my husband's gonna come down. I think he's just moving about. Right in the middle of Scorpio, I'm so sorry. I'm building up to this amazing fragrance. This is what happens when I film in the house. This is why I'm perfume mummy, because you need to know I am a mummy and it's so hard to film. I'm so sorry. Anyway, I'll stop going on. Here we go. I don't have a sample and I don't have the perfume myself, but it is Hypnotic Poison. I got that ready in advance. Now I've smelt this now for 2 weeks. I've sampled it by going to a shop near where I work whenever I can, lunch break or whenever, running out. And I've also tested it on a few Scorpios that I work with, and they absolutely love it. So I feel validated that I've got the right choice here. It's Hypnotic Poison. It's the eau de parfum, which is important. There is an eau de toilette. It gets confusing. There's a lot of poisons. You've got the Poison Girl, which is the newest one, the original poison. There's pure poison. There's lots of poisons. I'm going for Hypnotic Poison, and it's the eau de parfum. And it's absolutely so sexy. It is so sexy. Scorpio women, you're going to adore it. It's perfect for you. I know that you're going to love it. Check it out. Can I tell you a bit more about it? It's got licorice in it. Now this is sort of the signature note of what the whole Poison range. They've all got licorice in them. Almonds, vanilla, jasmine, and orange blossom. And the special thing about this fragrance is it uses raw material absolutes. So the ingredients in it are very concentrated. It's extremely seductive. And it's very sexy. And I honestly, can I put this down now? Check it out. I just wanted to show you the bottle. It's that apple bottle. It's such a beautiful bottle. It's one of those fragrances that I might feel a little bit intimidated by wearing, just because it is just, it's one of those that there's a time and a place really to wear it. But Scorpio women, you can pull that one off anytime. So please do check out that one, Scorpios. Okay, right, moving on. We're coming round now to Sagittarius. So Sagittarian women, you're very light-hearted. You don't take life too seriously. Life is to be enjoyed, not endured. You want to experience so many different things. You love to travel. You're a fire sign, so as well as a very laid back kind of happy-go-lucky approach, you do have an edge to you too. But you're likely to be that one who is extremely funny. Maybe in a group of friends you're going to be really funny and popular and everyone likes you, and you just say whatever comes into your head and you don't care, and it's hilarious. And you're quite promiscuous. Apologies if you're not. I don't want to offend. I mean, they say Geminis are quite promiscuous too, and I don't think I'm promiscuous. So, you know, of course, it might not sum you up, but generally, as a rule, Sagittarians, you know, like to be experimental and try lots of different things, and that comes to their relationships as well. So for Sagittarians, I knew straight away which one was perfect for you. I didn't even really think a lot about this one. I just knew. It's one I have in my own collection, and it's Diesal's Loverdose. Love Overdose. However you want to say it. The bottle, which you always have to give some love. I mean, it's just there to be loved and adored. I love the bottle so much. Is actually symbolic of a heart, a broken heart with an arrow going through it. So for the archer, which is your sign, it is very appropriate. It has some beautiful ingredients. It has sambac jasmine and gardenia petals. But the overriding smell of this and ingredient, if you've ever smelt it, is licorice. So again, like the hypnotic poison, but very, very prominent in this fragrance, it is licorice, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I adore this fragrance. I love it so, so much. It's one of my favourites. I'd say probably top 20, maybe top 30 of my favourite fragrances of all time, which I know sounds like it's quite far away, but actually I love a lot of fragrances, so to get in my top 20 probably is it's really good. Yeah, it's so fun and flirty and sexy, and you're just gonna get so much attention wearing it, which you'll love. And it's just gorgeous. So for Sagittarians, it's Loverdose by Diesal. Check that one out. Oh, and by the way, this apparently has got, let me have a think, molecules apparently that stimulate the hypothalamus, which is the part of the brain that deals with lust and attraction. So this is actually scientifically geared to make you more attractive. Not that Sagittarians need that, but it will not, you know, it won't go amiss, will it? So that's another really brilliant reason to check that fragrance out. Okay, so moving round now to Capricorn. So oh, and I'm missing the celebrities, sorry. So Sagittarius, Bette Midler. Well, you know, that sums up everything I've said really, doesn't it? Scorpio, Winona Ryder and Julia Roberts. Libra, Gwyneth Paltrow. I love that. I think it's fun to think about celebrities. So yes, so Capricorn, well, the goat, extremely stubborn, in terms of when you have a goal and you are very ambitious, you will go over streams and up mountains and over any obstacle to get to where you want to be. You know, the Capricorn woman is extremely focused. She's very, very, very classy. You don't want to mess her around if you're a man or a partner of a Capricorn woman. You know, you're going to have to work hard to get her attention and to get her to think that you're the right one for her, because she's extremely choosy and she has, quite rightly, a very high opinion of herself, and is often in a leadership position. She's a natural leader because she's so hardworking and patient, and will work and work and work when others have just given up. She'll just be getting going. You know, she's extremely tenacious. And what I love about this sign is that my second daughter actually is a Capricorn, and again, it was engineered. As much as you can engineer these things, I've said enough about that. I can't believe I'm sharing this information, but anyway, Capricorns, which I love to read about and learn about, have a very big awareness of time. So more than any other sign, they're sort of old before their years. And I know with my 1-year-old daughter, you know, she has that maturity about her, that feeling of maturity, and that she is old, an old soul. And Capricorns have that about them. They're very sort of sensible and can sometimes be a little bit serious as well, and maybe worry a bit about getting older and about